Iguazu Falls, one of the new 7 wonders of the world. A lot of people ask, can you see these amazing waterfalls in a single day, or do you need 2 days? Because there's the Brazilian side and there's the Argentinian side. We'll say, bottom line, yes you can. There's just 2 things we'll tell you. Number 1, you're not gonna be able to go on the jet boat ride and do the helicopter tour and see every waterfall from every single angle and do all the hikes if you wanna just knock out these waterfalls in 1 day. Second thing we'll tell you is that in order to do this, you need to rent a private van. In this video, we'll show you how much time it saves us, because the private van means you don't have to wait for these buses. You don't have to worry, is there enough room on the bus for me and my group? And the private vans have an express lane through immigration. Normally you'll see a huge long line of cars, but the vans just go right through that and they just check you in real quick with your passports and you're into Argentina, you're into Brazil, and you're walking around and you're seeing these beautiful waterfalls. What do you think?
I think it's pretty warm right now, but I'm wondering if we'll be able to see as much stuff from this side as we did the other side, because the other side was really impressive.
Here we are at the Argentinian side of Iguazu Falls. So, on the Brazilian side of Iguazu Falls, you had really good outlooks of the falls. You can see them from a distance, whereas here we're gonna be on top of the falls, and it seems like there's more hiking here. I've not seen a single iguana yet, but there are some things I want to tell you. First thing I want to tell you is that was a joke. I know it's Iguazu Falls, not Iguana Falls. So the Brazilian side, like I said, you can see the falls from a distance, so you can appreciate them, and we haven't explored this yet, but we're told on this side you're actually like on top of the falls. The upper pathway where you can go see the Devil's Throat is closed over here because of flood, like pretty much washed away the entire walkway. So you can't do that right now in February of 2023, but who knows when you're watching this video.
It's set to reopen in March of 23.
Set to reopen in March of 2023, but we know how construction projects go. A train we're going to ride here. On the Brazilian side, the buses or your private van, if you hired one like us, will take you to one of 2 stops. The first stop is to get on a speedboat and do some extracurricular speedboat type stuff. We did not opt to do that. We just went straight to the second stop, and that is only a 1.2 kilometer walk through some nice trails. You get really expansive views of all the falls. There's little creatures on there. One of them even booped my lens with his nose, and I had to clean that off. And I would say the main attraction is when you get to the Devil's Throat, you get to be kind of like lower and upper and get all these great views of it. It's a little crowded. We're not gonna give you the Instagram reality, we're gonna give you the reality. There's a lot of people and they're pushy and you get a little bit wet, but it's okay.
We stopped at this gas station right outside of the park entrance because it has cheaper water and snacks.
Cleaning out with teeth, man. Chips.
So most people would say that it's too much to see both sides in a single day, but what we did was hire a private van. And the reason we did that is because if you don't do that, you're taking these buses and you're waiting for buses and they're crowded and it's hot. And we had access to this express lane when we were coming through immigration into Argentina. So rather than waiting with all the cars, we got to go with the buses. And it's even better because the buses have to process the passports of all the people in the bus, but for us there's only like 6 or 7 of us, so it's really quick, and boom, we're into Argentina, and now we're gonna see the falls from this side. And fossil. So we're doing the superior walk right now, the upper one. The thing is, you commit to like a over 2 kilometer walk. So say it'll take a couple hours. And as you can see, the path gets narrow. People stop to take pictures of birds and stuff or walk really slow, and you usually kind of jammed up. So you just gotta be aware of that. But it's kind of like a cool forest walk, and maybe we'll see some animals or some pretty flowers or butterflies or something. We will see waterfalls, we know that.
What's nice about the Argentine side of Iguazu Falls is that they have these walkways all over the top of the waterfalls. So if you haven't had that experience, it's really cool to see from this perspective because it's very chill and calm, and it seems like something you'd want to like go play in, but the waterfalls are right there and that's like straight to death.
Personally, I think the Argentinian side is a bit more peaceful, a lot more tranquil. But the Brazilian side, you get like the whole panoramic view.
They have a lighthouse so that the oil rigger ships that come through don't crash into the shore. That's why that's there.
That's what it is. That's what the sign said.
That's what the sign said. We're on the inferior loop now, but I don't think inferior means it's less gooder than the superior one. Whereas we were on top of the waterfalls, now you can see the waterfalls just like from the Brazil side. But I really like this outlook. These palm trees really make it. Makes great photos, this outlook. So, worth the walk. A little more loss and gain in elevation, so you will be doing hills.